Well, you sure showed Raptor. I can't believe he got so messed up.
And I'm surprised you managed to learn how to use the guided rockets so quickly, Drift. They're pretty tricky to use. It even took me a few days to get used to them.
It was no problem, Mr. Wick. Besides, Raptor got me a little riled up, I have to admit. I hope I didn't hurt him or anything.
He needed a good showing too. After all, he can get really egotistical at times. Just shows off unnecessarily. You definitely put him in his place.
I mean, he said we were training, so I guess it's fine.
Anyway, considering that's what I wanted to teach you today, I guess I could give you the day off to go and chill. Maybe hang around with Carbide and get to know him some more.
Really, Mr. Wick? I can honestly take a break?
Sure. You need to get a break now and then to rest the mind. And besides, things are calming down a little. Ragnarok has made no moves. I think last time I encountered him, I must have caused some damage. I could have sworn that I shot Huntress, but maybe he jumped in the way. If that's the case, he must have dropped his bulletproof guard.
From the way you've described Ragnarok, that doesn't really sound like the type of thing he would do. Sacrificing himself, unless, like, he was in love.
Huh, no matter. He hasn't shown his face since. Things should be calm. And I'm pretty sure you were the last person to come here through the rift after Rook.
Maybe. Whatever it is has stopped, huh?
No! My home! What was that? That rift? Some kind of gateway across time-space. It appears to have transported me away from my burning planet to this luscious green place. It feels different. The gravity is much lighter. Could it have been part of some greater design? I must find out why I've been summoned here. Only a being of truly unimaginable power could cause this. This structure, its design, it seems familiar to me.
Who goes there? You are in the domain of Omega, the conqueror of worlds.
Omega?
Who goes there? Don't you know it's rude to ignore...
Father?
It can't be.
Father!
Archetype? My son? How? How is this possible? We have so much to discuss, so many years of villainy to catch up on. So, you got here through those cracks, eh? Brilliant. Looks like my evil plan worked in one way or another after all.
What do you mean, Father?
Those cracks appeared because I sent a rocket into the atmosphere. They were caused by me. Aren't you proud? They've been pulling people through from all areas of time and space.
I see. Time-space gateways. That explains how one appeared on our home planet and sucked me in.
Our home planet? It still exists?
I wish, Father. I was one of the last survivors. After you were sent flying in that meteor with Mother, our world descended into chaos. I managed to survive, but as the planet collapsed on itself, the rift appeared to save me, and brought me to here, the one place you crash-landed. Incredible.
Our home. Gone. No hope of return. No matter. At least I have you, my son. We can take over this planet together as father and son. This can be our new home.
I can try to assist you. After all, it has been a long time. But you should know that I've changed. Watching our home crumble, it has affected me. All that chaos, destruction.
Oh, phooey schmooey. Let's get on with our evil father-son scheme. I've never been this excited before.
You were the only person I could really be myself around. Wick, Rook, and the others. They just don't get me. Although everyone may think you're dead and have already moved on, I haven't forgotten you, Tomato Head. I know you're still alive, out there somewhere, friend. I just keep thinking of all the times you made me amazing pizza, and I didn't thank you enough or tell you how good it tasted. I'd get angry at you, and insult your intelligence, even when you were just trying to help. Finding that device, picking it up, it was the worst thing you could have ever done. But you were just trying to help. I hope that wherever you are, you can come back one day, and we can be friends, like we used to be. I'd tell you how silly you were and laugh at your jokes. But for now, I must simply accept you are gone, and may never return.
Look at that sniveling, whining fool. No doubt he's mourning over the loss of his friends.
Who is that, Father?
A mysterious fellow named Omen. He has some sort of uncanny ability to predict his own future.
Incredible. Are all of the people on this planet like him?
Not at all, dear boy. Omen is definitely unique, but his power is far from fully trained. It can be hard for him to tell what's real and what is fantasy. I'm sure that's why he hung around with that blasted Tomato Head.
Was that another with this future sight ability?
Oh, not at all. It was a guy, get this son, who literally had a tomato as his head. What a fool. The two were good friends, but Tomato Head was a pest. He got in everyone's way. Just as good that he went missing, shot by a device by some Viking called Huntress.
That sounds awful, Father. Why do you mock these people in such a way? They have suffered so much. This Omen, he looks like he is in such terrible pain.
Omen is good friends with Wick and his group. He may not have directly affected me, but game-ending him will make me feel good.
No, Father. I'm sorry, but I can't let you game-end him.
Fine, son. I think I understand what you're saying.
I'm glad you could see reason.
Keep him alive so we can torture him.
Father, this is what I've been trying to tell you. I've changed. I am nothing like you anymore. I cannot allow you.
What is this? Are you trying to lecture your own father on what to do? I am a conqueror, boy!
You are nothing but the same madman that brought the end to our homeworld.
What did you say? Leave this place, for you are no son of mine!
So be it.
Now he got away! Ugh!
Right. Now that I don't have to spend today training Drift, I can do a few rounds. It's been quiet lately. Omega hasn't made any big moves. And like I mentioned to Drift, Ragnarok might be down for the count. But one thing's for sure, I've always got to be on my guard. Who goes there?
Greetings. I am Archetype.
Arms up! I've never seen you here before.
I am not of this world.
What's that supposed to mean? Sounds like something Omega would say.
You know my father?
Wait a minute. You? Omega's son? No. Surely not.
Black tie, black suit, prepared for battle. You're the infamous John Wick, my father's nemesis.
Back up. Since when did Omega have a kid? If you're really with Omega, you must be here with some kind of evil plan. I won't let you get away with it.
Look, don't shoot. I'm not like my father. I am not here to cause harm. The rifts, they pulled me from my homeworld, where I was born.
Of course. It's always the rifts. Still, how do I know you're not just going to shoot me when I turn my back?
My time away from my family allowed me to change. Seeing one's whole planet burn can be more than enough to turn you from bloodshed. When I arrived here, I tried to convince my father to change his ways.
But he was still just a hardened criminal.
Indeed, the same one who brought our planet to an end, and now he's trying to take over this one. I won't allow it.
Wow. So does this mean that you want to join us in fighting him?
Unfortunately not. As much as I respect you, Wick, for going up against my father, I cannot join you. I must find my own way in this new world. Things are confusing. My thoughts need to become realigned with my goals. Perhaps then we can chat.
I think I understand. Try to make yourself at home around the island.
Thank you, John Wick. I will do just that. And another thing, I should tell you. My father has a real disliking for your kid Rookie. I think his name is Drift. I'm warning you because I don't want pain brought to your friends. My father will come for you all, and you need to be there to protect them. I've exhausted myself from today. It's been an emotional few hours. Time to finally get some rest and sleep on the events that have transpired. For now, at least, I can find some peace.
Daddy issues. Archetype.
Who is it?
We have a lot of work to do.